pop.
Ago and we got screwed.
Boys Talking Balls, episode 91.
91.
Alejandro Alvarez, fellas, on the futon. Packed house here today in Delco.
Yes. Tommy Tuhill is always on the futon. The Happy Valley correspondent makes an appearance.
Oh yeah, probably making to go back in the house. And then we got Big
Wait. Let's say what's up. Let's say what's up. What are we doing here?
Big Willie all the way from the Berg.
Yes, sir. He's back. First official live episode for these two right here.
Yep.
Woo! Yeah,
Good time,
we're here.
Good time.
Slight hiatus. Work, things happen. Life happens. Unfortunately, fuck life sometimes.
Yeah,
but we're here. We're ready to go. We got playoffs. We got a lot to talk about. Do you want to start basketball?
Hey, actually, give me one moment.
Oh Lord,
Donnie, you are on Boys Talking Balls. What's going on?
Ooh, yo, what's up?
Donnie,
How you doing today?
not Donnie
When you guys started?
from the
We literally just
airwaves.
started.
Oh, want me to just slide over real quick?
Yeah.
There you go. I guess. Yeah, I was about to say I didn't know if we're gonna have someone in the cup chair today.
Donnie
Looks
chair.
like-
So it looks like we will be getting a puck chair to begin here.
That'll be fun.
Oh good. I always like when somebody shows up late. Chair.
Shocker. Is the truck? Is
The Cucker?
yeah? Can we move? Yeah. Nice.
They're not this
Very nice.
great.
Very nice.
The flag, though. This should be.
The flag of
It's gotta
Guate.
get put up there, boys.
All right. Super Scud first 2 minutes here.
It happens, though.
It happens.
Okay. You want to start NHL or you want to start NBA?
Let's do NBA
NBA to
really
start
quick.
off. Cool. So
Um,
look at our bracket.
OKC won. Denver won. Lakers lost. Lakers lost.
Yeah, I know. It happens. It happens.
Again. Golden State won, like I said.
By the way, I loved it. Was just the game 7. I think it just kind of
was
went out
hilarious.
the way that we thought. It was like cool. Yeah, they're gonna they're gonna hang around in 6. But then
Steph's a rocket killer.
it's just different, man.
He's a rocket killer, man. That's all he does.
The veteran presence showed up in game 7. for
Yeah,
them.
Cleveland looked like a powerhouse in that first round, and now I don't know what to think about them.
Just
Yeah, Indy, bro.
putting belt to ass.
Yeah.
Dude, they shit on Milwaukee.
It's Halliburton.
Horrible for Dame, by the way.
Yeah.
Last night was crazy.
Horrible.
By the way, I saw a repost. Did you know that the Sixers rejected a trade for Ben Simmons for Tyrese Halliburton?
Yeah, I do. I remember this. I remember this once upon a time, and I was like, I want
Wow.
Fox back then. I was like, Halliburton, he's an assist guy. And I want that. Clearly, I don't know ball. The Baccas in Detroit was entertaining. I had
Very,
fun.
very entertaining.
enjoyed it.
In 6, I mean Brunson.
Poor Malik,
Brunson had a
Malik
number.
Beasley, bro. You see what Malik Beasley said?
No.
He was like, I'm the best shooter in the world. And
Oh,
then
God.
airballed like a game tying shot.
Yep.
As time expired.
Yeah. It happens. It
And then,
happens.
yeah.
Shoot or shoot, though, right? Shoot or shoot.
Oh, yeah. And then Boston
Took care of Orlando.
took care of business. Hey, now. I know.
Goodness. What are we doing?
Hey,
All right.
now.
Anyway, but yeah.
You
so-
know, it's never a boys talking balls thing without
Debauchery.
someone dropping
Yeah.
a beverage at some point here.
Yeah, something happened.
Yeah. But anyway, second round now. Oh wait, we didn't even talk about the Clippers. The Clippers choke
No.
was horrendous.
Yeah, it was bad. That
Right.
game 7 was terrible.
Yeah.
By
We
the
had
way,
a couple game 7.
signature Russ moment.
Right, bro?
signature Russ
Of all
moment.
guys, Russ, bro. The
Hang on
Brody.
the rim and tell him, what do you say? Send the ass home. He said, send the ass home.
Oh my god.
Great. I loved it.
LeBron fucked up his knee in was it game 5?
Couldn't go to the Met Gala, guys.
Couldn't go. Well, he
Pat
was
Spencer, baby. Let's go.
not the Pat Spencer shot, bro. Goated. He'd be hitting them lamps though.
Bro,
You know,
and
he'd be
he's
hit
getting-
off
and
glass.
He's getting scrapped,
Off
dude.
glass. It's the lacrosse mentality, bro.
The bank shop.
Yes, sir.
He picked up a lot of ground balls. Dude, you can only rebound like that if you pick up a lot of ground balls.
Facts. All right, second round. We'll talk about it now. OKC Denver is crazy.
Very. Is it now? What's it? OKC leads 2 games to 1,
Yeah.
or is it tied?
I'm pretty
That's
sure
what I thought.
OKC's up. Scott Foster
No,
in
it's
his
actually
first
tied
game
at 2
back.
games apiece.
fouled out the reigning MVP.
Yeah.
Scott Foster absolutely cooked Jokic.
Scott, yeah,
That was so fucking funny.
that was wild.
And then it was kind of off to the races for OKC from there.
By the way, love how it was like announced like it was a star player that Scott Foster was going to be officiating an NBA playoff game.
Dude,
They're like back from the IL, Scott Foster.
dude.
Jesus Christ.
Aaron Gordon
Oh.
is he? I don't even know the fuck is going on with that. Was that like 3 game winners in the playoffs?
Yeah.
And 2 of them like at the buzzer.
He shot 32% from 3 last year. This year he's shooting in the 40s, I believe.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Actually ridiculous.
By the way, though, it started off with that game 1, the absolute comeback, like we were just talking
Yeah.
about Gordon. But then game 2 was
It was a thrashing, bro.
wild.
This one, the game 3 loss, it was not as close as you thought.
Mhm.
OKC put up 29 in the 4th and just ran away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cooked. I still think this goes. It's 2-2, so I think this definitely goes 7.
I think it does as well. I don't see it. Honestly, though, I don't think I could ever count out Jokic. That's why
Exactly,
I
bro.
feel like I still just feel like it's like a Nugget series.
Sleeve
Who's
Jokic
gonna
is
win
weird
in
though.
7? You know what I mean?
The lore of Sleeve Jokic, I don't know how I feel about it personally.
I don't think I ever knew about Sleeve Jokic.
All right, look at him. There he is. He did show up in that full and Joker fit. That was hilarious.
Yes.
That was fucking hilarious. Other rounds.
Besides that, you
Minnesota Golden State.
Yeah.
Keep on the
Minnesota's
west
up
side.
2 games to 1. No Curry's hurting them. No Curry hurts them. The fact that they stole game 1 was good, but no Curry, they're done. It's just it just kind of. I mean that makes sense. I mean,
I think
it's
we're
kind of
gonna
been the tale of
see-
the Warriors for what, over a decade now.
Yeah. But I think there's a reason they made a trade for this guy. And I know he didn't do it last game. I do think
You're saying Jimmy Butler, aren't you?
I think Jimmy Buckets comes in clutch tonight in
I
game
just
4.
don't know. I think playoff Jimmy was like a 2-year thing.
No.
I think he's gone.
Now this
Jimmy
John's
Butler-
eternal.
Jimmy Butler's on his way out of the league.
He's playing with a shitty groin too.
Should have just stayed on the Sixers.
Listen, bro,
Idiot.
Buddy Hield is probably about to cook as well.
Yeah,
Buddy's been
the other
cooking.
night, right?
But he was cooking.
He's been cook- yeah, he's-
game 1.
Yeah, he's been cooking.
The horse
Yeah,
face
he's come
guy,
off- or he would have been coming off the bench for them, right?
he's got the trigger, bro. I guess. But I mean, he could just be coming off the bench with like hella fucking minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nah, I do think Jimmy Butler balls out tonight, like at least 30, and gets him a win.
Really?
I can
Yeah.
see that happen. Dude, he's always good for performance, dude.
I also
Well,
do
here's the
think
thing. That again, you look at it. It's a must-win for Golden State. You can't go down 3-1, coming back to Minnesota. and you probably still don't have Curry.
Yeah.
Like you need to do your job and win a game.
yeah, and I think that's what Jimmy's gonna do, bro.
Well,
Jimmy's gonna will them to a tie series, and then they'll get Curry back in Game 6, and then it's going 7 because they're not winning 5 or 6.
Now
or
that
probably,
the cards are aligning honestly for a Jimmy Butler game, like with this like Steph injury. Now that you're like actually saying it, like
Right?
honestly, like this is totally
This is a
classic
this
Jimmy
is
Butler,
this is the
Embiid,
story, bro.
Embiid hurt.
With the main dude out,
Yeah,
the guy they traded for who's been in these positions all the time.
yeah. It's locked.
He's gonna get him. He's gonna get
Dude, I
him.
think we should throw some money on this.
What's his total? What's his total?
I think Jimmy Butler finally is folding.
Are you just a hater of Jimmy because
What'd you get?
he left us? It wasn't his fault. It wasn't his
It
fault
wasn't,
though.
dude. It was Daryl Morey's fault, dude.
It was Brett's fault.
It was It
And
wasn't
Brett and Ben,
Or not Daryl Morey. It was
the Killer Bees. Some would say.
Elton Moran.
Oh my God, yeah, Sixers legend Elton Brand. We just
Sam
can't
Hinkie
hire.
was
We
the
can't
one.
hire good GMs.
No.
Is what I
Sam
realized.
Hinkie was the last great one because he actually had a vision.
Yeah, but we didn't
Wasn't
let him.
allowed to finish it through.
Yeah. Now I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like Daryl as much anymore.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I think
no, I'm
Daryl's
not
ass is going to get saved a lot if we end up doing good in this lottery tonight. I think.
Yeah.
So wait, how do we feel about McCain showing up? I feel like Philly's like it's kind of like Gritty, where we were all like,
We love Jared.
where it's like, what the hell's like, who the hell's this guy?
Yeah.
And then it's like, this is stupid. And then everybody was like, he's gay. Look at this guy. And then they're like, and then they're like, yeah, no, it's fine. Who cares?
Shout out Jared.
He's the boy.
Love Jared.
No, he's the man.
He's awesome. He is the
He's,
boy.
he's a little corny sometimes, but it's cool.
Duke legend. It's a,
Duke legend, bro.
It's a Duke legend right there. I'm a big.
And he can shoot the goddamn ball.
Dude,
He's awesome.
he-
I love
he
Jared.
He plays his balls off.
I love Jared McCain. Get that
Yes.
nonsense out of here, man. No, I'm kidding. I'll be here for the TikToks though. Like if we actually do good next year, I'm reposting.
Yeah.
I'll post.
You'll start. Will you start duetting?
No, I won't do. I won't be hitting all that. No, I
Hop on the
can't.
train?
I don't got that sauce. I ain't got that sauce yet.
We need like a remake of Soul Train, but like TikTok and like just in Soul Train. Come on.
Talk to me about
I got
Knicks
you.
Celtics.
Knicks Celtics. It's been listen. Game 1 was really wild with the Knicks. No, I don't. I think the way that they were able to steal it in the Garden definitely had people shocked.
It's both Gardens.
Well, it was Boston.
Boston.
Boston. When they're up in Boston.
I actually
The
so I
TD.
follow a Celtics page, right? And
Yeah.
after game 2, it was just a black screen and they were crying. They were crying. Like,
Really?
what the fuck? Like full on crying, bro. Then they I hate Jason Tatum.
Okay,
You want
here's-
me to say Jason
here's-
Tatum's good?
Here's my other thing. 15 of 60 from the 3. Why
Oh,
are we shooting 63s if we're what are we doing?
They shot 60.
They shot 63s and they made 15 of
To
them.
be fair, that's just a rare off night for that team.
I know.
You know that.
This,
Like
this is also the
like
team
that's
that
the whole
breaks the
Celtics
three-point
offense is
record, but,
threes.
yeah.
Everyone can shoot at least 5 threes.
Just
And yeah.
shooting 60, it's like you all are just having a bad night at the same time.
60. You shot 63s.
They shot 63s and only made 15. I think the Timberwolves in the last game of the first round that they played and game 1 against the Warriors, they shot 29 of 72 from beyond the arc. They were like the worst shooting team. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what that stat would be. I wonder who has missed the most threes ever in a game.
I think it's still was it 20? It was 27 straight, I think. What was it? I think it was 28.
So what, like-
That was when they had Chris Paul.
Ross and Harden.
No, this was Chris Paul and Harden, bro.
Yeah.
This was when the Rockets had a real chance, bro. Chris Paul was hitting shots over Steph and shit, bro.
Bro, the NBA is honestly even
Good
more than the
times.
NFL. It's like
Good times.
so hard to keep track of who's on which team.
Longer seasons checks out. Makes sense.
Dude, I forget that Jimmy Butler's on the fucking Warriors.
Yeah, right. Now you can't tell. Tell me like 5 people on the Heat, bro.
Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, the Duncan Robinson,
There we go.
Terry Rozier.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of jabronis.
It's a
At
bunch
the
of
end of the day,
jabronis.
at the end of the day, this is just a bunch of jabronis.
It was like the opening pack of the 27, like 2K17.
Yeah, right.
It's like
Your
you're
starter
opening
team.
Shea Gilgeous
This is your starting team.
Yeah.
Your
You
best
always-
player is Bam Adebayo, and you gotta live with it.
Yeah. Or like you're getting. Oh, who's the guy with the crazy long name with the hyphen?
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Yes, he was always in the starter pack for like a
KCP, bro.
2K17 team.
Yeah.
KCP. Who wins tonight? It's in MSG. Celtics are -6.5.
Minus 6.5. There's not really any injuries. Yeah, they won game 3.
Give me the Knicks.
Stephen A.
Here's the
Smith
thing,
might go.
too.
Stephen A. Smith might go crazy.
Oh, jeez. Pardon me. I would I hate Knicks fans so much. I would rather see the Knicks lose than honestly the Celtics made the Eastern Conference.
It's my
Finals.
two least
Whatever,
favorite fan bases
But
right now.
I just want to see Knicks fans lose their shit and get so pissed off and depressed. So
I also can't stand Knicks fans.
give me the Celtics. I want them to win in 6.
Because
Fuck them.
you know, like the dude, Boston getting another notch on their belt. It's like, who cares? But like,
I'm not ready for that.
dude, Knicks, we just
Knicks
can't. We gotta
ECF
keep New
appears
York
before
down.
Embiid,
Yeah.
and then I'd lose my shit.
Right.
They would be posting that everywhere, bro, and I'd be like,
Daily reminder.
Yeah.
fuck off.
We just got to keep New York. We just got to keep them down
I
as
can't
long as
stand it.
possible.
I can't stand it.
Give me the Nova Knicks. Jalen Brunson's a dog.
He is. Bridges has had. He's been
He's
everywhere.
been clutching
He's been
out,
everywhere.
especially on the defensive end too.
What about Kitty Cat, man? We're waiting on Big Purr.
I know.
We're waiting on Big Purr to get it going. Here.
Wait,
Wow! Tickets as low as $501 tonight for Madison Square Garden. By the by. Where's Citizen Donnie? I know he said he was coming.
Where is Citizen Dolan?
Just making sure we don't forget about the lad.
Could be. Put Dynamite here it is.
Just want to
You
make
could've got
sure.
lost.
It's always possible. It's a hard place to find. Trey Hendrickson statement.
He's walking up the street now.
What Trey
He
Hendrickson?
walked.
All right, that's some news upcoming. There's some NFL news that we'll talk about. Actually, no, we'll talk about it now because we're gonna forget.
Yeah.
Trey Hendrickson is like, they're not offering me a deal. I don't want to go
Really?
to camp.
Money?
Holding out.
Perla Shefty. Statement today. No communication has taken place between my camp and the organization post-draft. The offers prior to the draft did not reflect the vision we shared and were promised last offseason. If I continue to play at a high level, I would like to be paid or something like that.
Wow. Which honestly, good for him. That's the case, but that's just bad. That's just bad for the Bengals. That looks bad. That looks bad.
You don't have a defense. You already didn't have a defense. Now you really don't have a defense.
Yeah. If you
Yeah, and the other dude they
covered.
drafted didn't want to sign yet either, right? The A&M dude.
Yes.
He was like, I'm not signing it either.
Holding out
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my
First
God.
round draft pick, wasn't it?
Joe's probably like, what the fuck? Guys.
Yeah.
Guys, what the fuck? It's because they had they literally did just pay Jamar and T a fuck ton of money.
You didn't need to pay T Higgins that much. Bro.
So could have let T walk low key and you could have
Yeah.
drafted somebody.
And you could have just paid Trey.
But now oh
All right.
oh no. See ya. It's all good. Bro makes the disappearance. It's a swap, so no cuck chair.
No
No cuck chair. You're
needed.
lucky, Donnie.
No cuck chair.
You're
needed.
lucky.
Got me excited.
Peace out, Willie.
Peace, Willie. Peace, Willie.
Willie. All right. Well, we lose one, we gain one.
Yes, we do.
Boys.
Hello. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Donnie.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're back, baby. We're back.
He's
Thoughts
back.
on the Knicks Celtics.
Dude, I just hate both teams, honestly.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah. I mean,
That's how it be.
I think this. I
Yep.
think
And then what's the second one? Is it
Dubs, Wolves, alongside the
the
NBA draft
Celtics will
lottery.
win tonight.
You think they just take the reverse home sweeps?
Yeah.
'Kay.
Because they're down 2-0 right now.
2-1.
Oh, they're
They won.
2-1.
They stole game
2-1.
3 in the Garden. Or I wouldn't say stole. They cooked. Yeah, Madison Square.
I,
The
yeah,
real Garden.
the real guard.
The real Garden.
I believe they won that game.
Yeah.
And then T-Wolves Warriors.
I think I was telling them earlier. I think it's a classic Big Jimmy buckets game.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Okay.
I totally agree.
I think Jimmy Butler. It's in Chase Center, so he's gonna have the crowd behind him when he goes fucking nuclear.
Yeah.
And he's gonna steal this game for him.
Yeah,
And it's crazy to say stealing the game, but when they're at home, but no Curry. So
But still, I mean, when playoff Jimmy comes around and he has a fantastic game, there's no stopping it.
dude, playoff Jimmy is going to come around.
Well,
We're
bro,
waiting
who else,
on him.
who else does he need besides a Pat Spencer to his left to win this game tonight? I mean, or is it tomorrow?
No, it's tonight. It's tonight.
Pat Spencer gonna carry the weight, getting meaningful playoff minutes. Who would have thought?
It actually is crazy that he's getting when he got a 10-day contract and then actually got signed. I was
Right.
shocked.
Oh
Also,
my
he needs a
God,
new
bro.
number, bro. 61 is so bad. He needs to be wearing like a 44, like a 45.
Maybe after this year, he'll get
There's
the.
actually two exciting whites too. There's the Polish guy.
Podzminski?
Yeah, Posminski.
Well, Jack Harlow out there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. See, I think Cat needs to be better in this
Does need to
Knicks.
be better.
He needs to be better. He simply needs
He's
to
not
be
played great.
better. I don't know when we're gonna be back, but we have to talk about the rest of this
Yeah, we
goddamn
do.
basketball. Anyway, we've been sitting here.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about the Cavs and the Pacers and the,
The fact that the
absolute
Pacers are
madness
just,
that
yeah,
is.
and they just were stomping
transpiring.
out the Cavs last night. I'm just
That was bad, and everyone was healthy. No,
8 minutes left. We turned it on. It was like what 120 to 80.
yeah, it wasn't even there was no competition.
I mean,
They were down 40 at halftime.
dude, Halliburton. Was it game 2? Was it game 2, Hallie? 4 points, right? Yeah. Game 2, Hallie, bro. This was a we ain't passing this. Those-
think it was?
Oh, what the hell? What the hell, bird? Fucking Tyrese Halliburton, bro.
Wow.
Isn't that just fucking insane? And then they washed them at home.
Yeah. It wasn't even close. What was the technical final last night?
The technical final
Yeah.
was. Let's see here. They put up.
Yeah, they won by more. Yeah, they were up by 40
They were up by
the
50
entire-
or 40. Yeah, and
the
then
entire second half.
yeah, I got one of those real notifications. It was like Darius Garland is blazing 8 straight. Cavs down 102 to 62. I was like, shit, bro.
Dude,
It was so bad. I was like, fuck. Well, they need to. I'll tell you what. The Cavs need to win tonight.
they do. They need
Poor,
it. They need it.
poor D Mitch, man. They look crazy good, and oh yeah,
In the game, they've just been sloppy.
they took Mitchell out with those last 45 seconds for some reason. I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Someone else can take the mic, by the way. Well, big, I'll take some.
Honestly, though, I just think it's the I just think it's Mitchell, and that's really it on the offense right now. I just
There's
think they're
nothing.
not playing.
There's
yeah,
nothing.
There's just no creativity. I
Garland,
don't know if it's just because they're not making shots or what.
Garland and Mobley have been hurt until game 3.
Yeah.
And that's a big hit.
Yeah.
That is a big hit to a stacked starting 5.
True.
That they have.
And that's the other thing too. I don't feel like they have great scoring depth. Or am I wrong on that?
You don't know about Dean Wade?
Well, Dean Wade, yes, I know of Dean Wade, but I
You
didn't
don't know
know.
about Dean Wade?
I didn't think there was anyone else.
to Okoro on that.
Yeah, I believe so.
They got some hitters. Ty Jerome, Max Strus, Lestrussi.
Struce, that's about it.
Not
gonna lie, a Pacers dark horse would be huge.
So you say dark horse,
Like-
but,
but like-
do you know what the Eastern Conference Finals was last year?
Were they in the extra
It was Pacers Celtics.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm talking
yeah,
about.
it was
Dude, but like, still, like, it wasn't even that much of a competition, though.
No, that's what I'm kind of worried about.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
like,
I don't want this.
This seems like one of those matches where you go, "Oh, what a great series," and then like they show up next week, and you're like, "Oh, they just got that." There was one side of the bracket that was definitely better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just it is what it is. I mean,
It's gonna show up next round.
It's
Pacers
just-
gets
Indiana having good basketball is fun. Like it's
Yeah.
they're like fun to have.
I'll tell you what.
It's fun.
if Boston doesn't make it out of the East, I'm feeling really good about that.
That'd be good.
That OKC champions.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's beating them.
I don't think so either.
I just like the way it feels. Like Shea was smiling, by the way.
I say that, but I still could definitely see Jokic beating them in 7. And I remember you and I being split on
We were split because we
OKC.
we knew what was happening.
Yeah,
We
it was a
it's
7-game series.
Yeah.
It's just I still can't go against Jokic in that bracket.
we would have had a perfect bracket if you didn't overrule me on that Lakers pick.
Yeah, it is what it is.
You believe in Bronny, bro.
We also would have had. All right, so now we can finally transition, right? We talked about everything basketball wise.
Yes.
Now we can transition to the puck.
Yes.
We're talking about some Chalbud.
Up for decade.
First round, Winnipeg, St. Louis was cinema.
Insanity.
Cinema. Poor
Insanity.
Bennington in that game 7, bro. I mean, they left him
He
out.
didn't even get beat.
Was it double OT, right?
Yeah, it was like that. Like that goal's not even his fault. It hits off his teammate's literal like leg.
I'm like, what, like 5 feet inside the blue line,
Yeah.
like on a 1T?
Yep.
Off a rebound? Like, it is what it is. And
What's he
the
supposed to
Blues
do?
offense was just not there.
non-existent in the last.
They
2
weren't there.
periods.
They were not there.
We let the boys fucking fight, dude.
Too many fights, if you ask me. Everyone's scrapping after every fucking fight.
I feel like if you get a couple good hits and if you let them fight, there won't be as many pushing around. shoving. I think we need to let them hit each other.
By the
Just
way,
let them hit each other.
we might get a puck drop fight tomorrow night. With what was it? Was Leafs?
Yeah.
Leafs Panthers, you guys saw the end of that?
Yeah. I was gonna say the Blues are
I
jumping
thought
over.
there was in the corner, but some Leafs player was just.
Oh, was it
Yeah, some dude.
Shoving?
I'm blanking on. It's,
No,
no,
it's
no,
not
no.
Domi.
Some dude got fined for it though. He got five bands.
Not
For,
really.
for,
In the
boarding.
corner, bro. He was just like punching him in the head.
Yeah.
Well, and then
Oh, yeah,
Domi
dude.
just sent Barkov shoulder.
Yeah, that's
first
what it
into the
was. That's
boards
what
at
it
the
was.
At the end of the game last night.
Poor Sasha.
That was
So many game 7s on the west side.
Yes.
Only 2, but dude, I mean, holy
just so
shit.
great. And
Yeah.
they were wild.
We'll talk about the Wild actually in a second. But Stars, Avs, bro. Rantanen has been fucking nuclear, bro. He's
Hat
everywhere.
trick in the third period of a game 7 against your old team that you won a Stanley Cup with. That is just
It's Patrick Waugh type stuff.
that is some.
Unreal.
It's just insane.
What was like the official time that Dallas led in this series? It had to be under 5 minutes total.
I was going to say I don't even think
Because through the first couple, like through the first 4 games when they had those 2 overtime,
Wasn't
it
only,
wasn't
like,
even a
2
minute.
yeah,
It wasn't
yeah,
even a minute. They had like 30 seconds of leading, which is so mind-boggling that the fucking Avs lost. Brutal. Just a brutal way to go out. Just a fucking brutal way to
That's
go
just
out.
that just shows you the way the game of hockey is, man. It
And,
depends on 1 or 2 bounces.
I'm blanking on Buddy's name, came back, scored a goal.
Landeskog.
Yeah.
Copy.
Like, dude, everything felt good for the Avs.
Yep.
Until it did.
I know.
Until it did.
By the way, did we talk about what was going on in the background of that moment? The Landeskog goal
No.
in Colorado.
No.
Dude, there's a couple. They're just full on like you got couples getting it on, and right next to them there's like 4 dudes just slugging beers simultaneously. Yeah, like, everyone's just in it.
The duality of man.
It was like
Oh my
it was like you
God.
had grown men like hugging their buddies. You had grown men sucking beers, and you had like couples just like doing it in the stands. It was like, what is going on?
Stuff you love to see. That's just hockey.
That is just
Hockey,
That's just
man.
sports, man. It's just sports. It fires me up, dude.
Fires me up
It
too.
fires me up.
Kaprizov and the boys go down
They just didn't
after
have
I
enough
thought
gas.
they had it,
They just
and
didn't
then
have
they
enough
didn't
gas.
have it. Rest in peace. Off into the sunset.
Marc-Andre Fleury.
Yes. No more Fleury.
Peace.
No more Fleury. Adios. Bye bye. Well, you don't play for Canada.
Sava.
Well, did he say he was gonna play for
Yes.
Is it Canada, right?
Yeah, Team
Next
Canada.
year?
So
Good enough.
we'll see.
Good enough.
26 Winter Olympics.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dude, that shit. Oh my god, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
All the NHL guys are playing too. I'm so excited for that.
Yes, I'm very ready.
Sorry about your Kings.
Happens.
Again.
Happens.
Was this is 4 straight years first round
Yeah.
elimination because of the Oilers?
Yep.
You know how fuck that is, bro? Like so many good teams, and then you just run into Edmonton every year.
And
And
it
you
just doesn't
can't-
matter.
It
It's the
doesn't
same
matter.
story.
Nope.
It's Draisaitl, it's McDavid, and then it's
Hines, Nugie, and the boys.
Oh my
No
God.
Ekholm. And they got it done. I was saying, like, if they don't have Ekholm.
Evander Kane.
Yeah. Fucking Evander Kane, dude. And now they're up 2-1 on fucking Vegas.
And guess who's been a menace? Evander Kane.
Who would have fucking thought?
He's just scrapping, getting late goals. He's
Ekholm's
doing-
still out, Mr. Tuho. But they're
They're feeling it. They're rolling right now.
It don't fucking matter.
They're rolling.
Yeah. Dreichel ain't got it going. Neither does Stoner.
Stars Jetties. Is that a 2-1 series?
That is 2-1 in favor of the Jets.
Wow.
Oh no, it's Dallas.
It is Dallas. I was going to say, I thought it said the Stars.
My fault. I like this, but it's definitely Dallas. Dallas has got themselves a Western Conference Finals appearance.
Probably, yeah. In 6 is my kind of thought here.
Yeah, as long as they don't let this get back to Winnipeg anytime soon.
It's going to, though.
Well, yeah, but they're already up 2-1.
Yeah.
They got the job done. As long as they steal this one, well, they're at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're at home. So
Yeah.
as long as they win this, go up 3-1,
Just put the
you win in 6.
Yeah.
So,
Put the foot
fair
down.
enough.
step on the throat. We'll see if they can do it, though.
Yeah.
don't
Rest in
know.
peace to the Sens, by the way.
The Sens, it was brutal.
It was never
brutal.
gonna happen though. We knew that.
Honestly, though, it started to feel like
You felt the
Leafs-
magic.
no, yeah, it's almost like a little bit there, especially like in the overtime when they were doing well.
Yeah. Poor Bolts. The Bolts got
Eh.
washed.
They just
They
got washed. They
They couldn't
washed.
score.
Who cares?
They couldn't score.
It happens.
Gensel and all the boys.
Everyone knew the
Gucci.
Panthers were better.
Gucci.
Everyone knew the Panthers were better. It was just
Yeah. Same with the Capitals and the
Pass.
Habs.
yeah.
We all knew what was gonna happen there, and then
Exactly.
it happened badly. And then the Canes, what? Who they play? As I have a
The Devils.
antivirus. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen too. If Toronto beats Florida in this series, they are a team of destiny.
I literally, I said that this weekend. I
They are a
said-
team of destiny. if
People were
they-
like looking at me and they're like, "Well, what are you feeling?" Like, listen, Panthers should like I want the Panthers to win, and like yeah, like I believe they are going to. But if the Maple Leafs like somehow don't Maple Leaf it, they're
if they
gonna,
make to the, yeah,
they're gonna win the cup.
That'll be fun, dude.
You might get an all Canadian. You might get an all Canadian Stanley Cup final this year.
That
And
means
at least
someone's
they're-
finally gonna do it.
That would be war, dude.
Yeah, it would be war.
Dude, that's like the fact they haven't won it since '93.
Is there like
It's
a
gonna be an all Canada final.
is there like a beef between like Edmonton and Toronto at all?
I mean,
There will be.
will be, yeah.
We can make that
I
happen.
mean, I would assume probably because like
Yeah.
the Leaf fans probably hated Gretzky.
Probably, yeah. Fair enough. Valid. But this series has been nuts.
Wild.
This series has been nuts. I mean, Toronto just hosed them.
Mhm.
They've been hosing them. Bobo has not been locked in until it came back to Florida.
And then he did. You know what? I still believe in the Panthers. I think it's honestly.
They got to be tougher than Chucker.
I think it's a 6-game series. I think they go up. I think
They don't lose another game?
I think especially after that Domi hit, I feel like you're getting a classic.
Oh yeah, the boys are fucking.
Yeah, like it might just be a body bag game.
Marshy on his B day.
It might just be a body bag game.
Oh,
And yeah,
Lord.
honestly,
Oh,
Marchand
Lord.
will score a goal. Kachuk will get thrown out in the first 6 minutes.
In the first
And-
10 seconds, it's gonna be Kachuk's gonna drop him. Like no, we looked at each other. You were like, they can scrap. Like after the game last night,
Yeah.
you're like,
I saw. Yeah,
and you went out, and you were like, I was like, dude, Kachuk's playing. I'm like, there's a Kachuk brother on the ice. It's happening,
dude, he was like leaning over the fucking bench,
Yeah.
I was saying to
smiling
him-
and shit while everything was going on. I was like, bro.
I was saying to him, I wondered if he was telling them like, yo, you guys want to go? Like everybody trying to actually bench it?
Chucker was ready to go, bro. You gotta be tougher than Chucker, and we'll see if the
I
Leafs
just
are
don't
doing
think
it.
they're gonna be.
Back in Toronto, you don't like it. Mitchie's been on fire.
The Leafs are gonna leave.
Mitchie and Willie.
Also, listen, I don't know.
Hit
We
with
can
a
talk
fork.
about Sam Bennett and Anthony Stolars, but the Leafs have had a significant downgrade in the goals since he's been injured.
Yeah, Stolars.
Sam,
But what if he hits him with a 4?
what do you mean?
Sorry, you don't know the rat video. There's some rat video of like the guy where he's like hit him with the 4 like Austin Matthews. And it's like this black dude from Toronto. He's like, hit him with the 4. Like it's kind of like the London rat. It's like fire.
Stolars is progressing, but this was 2 days ago. He hasn't returned to the ice.
No, not yet.
So
I don't know. Did you guys see that hit?
The one last night of the week.
No. And then he was seen like throwing up on the bench. This is the hit.
Ooh.
And people were literally saying it was dirty and it was intentional. Yeah, that's he's literally keeled over.
That's
He-
crazy.
For that?
No, there was no suspension, no fine.
can't lie.
That's why this series has been very, very
On
different.
that replay, or like on like the upper angle, it doesn't look like he hit him that hard.
But then you
like,
see it from the side, and you also see where he didn't need to go down. There was no need to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't like he was trying to embellish that he got pushed in the back, and no one was even near enough to put enough pressure.
classic Florida grinders.
Classic Sam Bennett scumbag at some point, and the Florida Panthers are somehow going to get themselves in another deep playoff run.
We gotta talk about the Canes and the Caps, bro. I'm shocked.
I'm not happy.
Is this where it ends?
I hope not for Ovi and the boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be
I hope he makes a Stanley Cup.
the final. Yeah, it would be fucking nice.
Be magical.
It'd be nice. They lost 4. They got shut out. They got shut out.
They did get shut out. Well, now it's back in Carolina. Listen, they stole game 1 in was it that double OT, I believe?
Yeah.
Insane. It's just you know they're not getting breaks right now. Obviously, they're not in the driver's seat.
It's
What
a
we
long
have to
series.
yeah, it's a long series. Must win. I guess that's tomorrow night, right?
Yes.
Yeah, must
Must
win
win.
tomorrow night for him.
Must win. Who is tonight? Oh no,
No,
they're
it is
tonight.
tonight.
They're tonight. Speak of the fucking devil. Go oil. Go oil, baby. David and the boys. I was hating on him. Remember?
Yeah.
Literally last episode.
Yeah.
This is what I did though. It's all intentional. It's
bad.
all in the mind games, and we should have taken them to go further. It is what it is. They're probably going to make the conference finals, eh? Them in Dallas again, right? It's just a repeat of last year.
Basically. And by the way, that is our little rendezvous. This is what Denny was talking about. Let them fight, boys. Let them fight.
I mean, the entire playoffs have been like this. It's been crazy. Oh my goodness, Helly, Hellbuck, baby.
Helly was low key almost turned into Swiss cheese at the end of the
Oh my
at the end of the
goodness.
first round.
Oh my god.
Helly always has demons that he needs.
No, we gotta talk about the jabroni on the. Who's the Leafs goalie right now?
Like I said, with the injury to Stolarz,
Yeah.
I forget his name already.
This was the Sam Bennett goal last night. This one right here.
Jabronish,
Jabronish as fuck.
dude. Look at this.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Stay. Woo. Yeah. What are we doing? Why are we chasing? Why are we chasing the puck? The fuck?
Yeah.
He's gonna wrap that around you any day.
That's just because like he's obviously just not confident. Because like when a goalie's not confident, like hockey or lacrosse, like that's like the number one sign. They try to go stuff the guy, and it's like that's not going to work.
Brutal. Fucking brutal. So who we got tonight? Caps or the Canes?
Caps? They need it.
I'm hoping the Caps.
Yeah, Caps.
I would like to
Why
see
not?
Ovi and the
Root
boys.
for the boys.
Yeah, why not? Ovi and the boys. Bands that make good dance. Bands that make good dance. Bands that make good dance. All right, then who we got in Oilers Knights? 3-1 Oil? 3-1 go Oil?
Honestly, I think so.
In Edmonton?
Yeah.
I like those odds.
Burn the barn down.
It's gonna be a good game though. Yes.
Yeah.
7 p.m. 7
Good
p.m.
best
Dude, okay, dude, but like if we're gonna rig this draft,
We're top 6 protected though. So
I think we're the
anything.
number one team you rig it for.
Yeah, I know, right? You would think,
Yeah.
right? Big market.
That's what
Down
I'm
you.
Speaking of, we're on.
Cooper Flag. We already have exciting lights. I mean, come on.
The billboards would be absolutely insane around the.
It would be
You know how
insane.
many Cooper DeJean, Reed Blankenship, and Cooper Flag like
Yeah.
trio pick? They might do like a rap
You
album.
get money mixing there too, low
They might
key.
do a North Philly drill album.
Yeah, right. Can you imagine that, bro? Dude, that would be
They're
fucking
gonna get Flag
hilarious.
grills. It's gonna be in a chain, and
Exciting
Reed,
lights.
and
Oh
Reed,
my
Reed's
God.
gonna have his hand on like this.
Holy shit!
Could you imagine?
Could only
Imagine
imagine.
the boys on the corner hanging a backwards
I
visor.
can see it now.
Like,
I can see it now.
oh my god,
Just rocking.
The Philly mixtape, it's coming.
We're just rocking out.
dude! Every great team should do. I mean, they do it. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. The Bears did it. The Eagles did it in the late
The
80s.
Super
They were
Bowl
really good.
shuffle.
Randall Cunningham, quarterback.
Yeah.
The guy everybody wants. That's bad. It's bad.
What?
Really good.
That's a thing.
Oh
Yes.
The Eagles. Look at the Eagles. It's called Eagles '80s rap song. I don't know.
Oh my
They
God.
all sing it. It's Mike Quick. It's horrible.
Mike Quick.
And they all like are featured on it.
Quick on the beat.
I think they even like show Buddy.
Yeah.
I'm
Jesus.
pretty sure like Buddy gets like an appearance.
The lyrics are all like 80. It's like if you took Rapper's Delight and just made it a
Football song.
football song. It's pretty bad.
Sounds like I would.
Athletes that are not.
Sounds like I would
musically
love it. All right, take me through the rest of the week. We got Stars Jetties tomorrow night. It's in Dallas. I think it's Stars. Unless Hellbuck and the boys bear down, but Dallas is a tough place to play.
You might get a good heli game, and
But
That would save
Rantanen
you.
is hot.
he's hot. but
Ottinger is hot.
honestly, I guess that's the question: is who gets better steam, or like who do you trust more right now, Hellebuck or Ottinger? And I still just feel like Hellebuck can figure something out, especially tomorrow night.
How do we get Giannis Antetokounmpo on the Sixers? We don't.
Embiid,
We don't,
Paul
do we?
George.
Yeah, we don't.
We take Dame's contract and let him medically retire as a Philadelphia 76er. We'll retire his number
Jesus fucking Christ.
Put him up there.
Like a sacrifice, bro. Jesus.
You're the reason why we got Giannis and won that championship. Yeah. He's gonna be the 3-point shooting coach.
Yo, I mean, low key.
He's gonna be
I
your
mean,
shooting
shit.
coach.
Fuck the rest of hockey. We kind of already talked about what we
Yeah,
think is
it's
gonna
kind of
happen.
just like running into it.
So what's next on the ticker here? The ticker says the draft lottery, which we are kind of already talking about. It's tonight, by the way.
we didn't even get to talk about the other draft lottery.
No, we
Flyers got
didn't. The most
screwed.
confusing
The Flyers got
draft lottery.
screwed.
What is it? You gotta draw. So the way this one works is it's very much like Powerball. So it's not one number, it's multiple numbers. And if you draw the certain like order of numbers, you get
So it's like a lot. Like you get like a lottery.
Yes.
Number and that's
yeah.
crazy.
So they
Crazy.
draw 3 balls. This was the first selection. They drew 3 balls, and then what I think a couple teams needed either 1 or 2 balls, and one of them needed 1, 3. It depends, and then so it's higher odds like that. I guess it was. Yeah, we needed like 13 or something, and we got fucked. We got fucked. So now it's over. Fucking Strong
They
Island.
got jumped twice.
Strong Island. Yeah, we got jumped by them and then Utah, right?
Utah and the Islanders.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the politicking behind anything, Alejandro.
Oh, Mr. Two Hill.
Did you?
Could you enlighten me just to refresh my memory? I
Re-
believe I do.
Just refresh your memory.
Yes.
So again, remember, 4-nation face-off happened.
Yep.
So there was no All-Star game.
Correct.
So cities have been announced in the for future All-Star games. Well, next year's All-Star game was supposed to be where? No, in New York City, where the Islanders' new arena is. Gary Bettman said, "We're not doing the All-Star game. We're gonna let them do the Olympics or something like that."
Yeah.
The
It's gonna be a 4-nation.
governor of New York wrote a scathing letter as to why, you just screwed my people out of so much money and this and that for an All-Star game. And the next thing you know, the Islanders jumped from, what was it, 14?
Yep.
All the way to 1.
Yep.
Get the first overall pick in the draft.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
You want to talk about rigging?
There's way bigger things going on in the New York arena than an NHL. No offense to the NHL All-Star game, but
Well,
like you could put anybody, any act in there, and you're getting the same amount of money.
nah, this is like a whole weekend event, like it's All-Star weekend, like how much money Philly's about to rack in
But
for MLB, Bree.
MLB's a little bit different though. It's a lot bigger.
Well, true. There's more stuff, but
Mhm.
it still applies as in you're getting a lot, like restaurants, you're getting people from all over coming to this shit.
But still, that's ridiculous. Like the fact they strong.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, they did.
But,
Literally
uh,
right before the
it's fine. I hope they
it
fucking.
got publicly released that she sent out the scathing letter.
Well, we're still gonna hopefully get someone decent.
We'll see. I believe they're looking for a
We had
good
6?
good established winger or maybe a D man.
Also, the NHL draft seems to be like a shit show, or just a
Crapshoot.
Just crapshoot.
Unless you're this guy's a dude.
Yeah. Well, unless it's Connor Bedard or
Monfey.
Monfey coming off, I mean, it's pretty much shaking the dice. I mean, there's so many NHL draft picks where you hear the names, like the first overall picks, and you don't even know who they are.
I want
over
this
to your
guy
play.
from the Saginaw Spirit. I know he's number 2 in the class, but shit, if we can get him, I'll take it. We'll trade up.
I feel like our centers are kind of freed up though. I think we might need a winger.
You think we're gonna trade up?
No. No,
We don't even have a new head coach yet, right?
Nope. Not yet. Still looking around. By the way, Joel Quinville.
The smoke
now
is
the
still
next-
black.
The smoke is still black.
Smoke is still black from Xfinity Mobile Center.
By the way, the new
They
name.
picked the Pope quicker than they picked the Flyers' new head coach.
Literally.
It's gonna listen. The Catholic Church needs a lot of fixing, but so do the Flyers.
Tell me about it, bro.
A lot of things are gonna- It's getting rough out there. By the way, Xfinity Mobile Arena, dog shit. I hate it.
It's all
Not a
good.
fan of it.
Hey,
It's terrible. You're
just
gonna go
wait, man.
tailgate at Xfinity to go watch the game at
We're
Xfinity.
becoming Comcast.
This is just
We
bullshit.
are Comcast. That's what we are.
I'm sick of it.
Wait for the link to become the Com. It's
Com.
coming. We already have the Com with Berry Bridge. The Comcast Center is going to become a thing eventually. Watch. It's all coming. It's all Comcast, bro.
We're gonna be Comcast.
All
City.
Comcast.
Is that what's gonna happen? They're just gonna have monopolies just take over all the mega cities, and
It's
then
already
gonna
happening,
be-
bro. What do you?
Well, it's crypto, so
Why do you
like,
think there's $1,000 apartments that people want, or $2,000 apartments that people want to rent you 6 blocks away from KNA?
Yeah.
because they tore down everything and then went gentrified.
gentrification.
It happens. Yeah.
Fortunately, this isn't boys talking.
Anything else?
This is Boys Talking Channel 5.
One day,
Easy.
one day we'll go mobile. Enough hockey.
Enough hockey.
Enough hockey. We already talked about the lottery. Like,
Can we talk
Kind of.
lax?
boys talking.
Lax?
Boys talking. Lax is on the ticker. First we have to talk about the fights though.
Oh, yes, please.
We have to talk about the fights.
11 of
The
14.
bipolar fights. It hasn't changed on the ticker for like 3 weeks now
Yep.
because it still rings true.
Yeah.
So, hey, riding high. It's a series win.
It's good, dude.
It's a series win.
Bang, bang, bang. Someone's going to the game tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh, I might go later depending on if we get a Skeeter start. And
Pittsburgh.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see when that
Is that
is.
later in the week?
That is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna
Saturday.
sitting on a Skeeter start is what your boys waiting on. Would love to go see that boy, that
Would too.
mustachy boy.
Yeah, mustache man.
Livy Dunn could be there. Who knows?
He is from Jersey.
That's crazy. She is proud. She's a
But anyway,
yeah,
baseball.
Rangers back.
baseball. Rangers back. First game was a big no-no. Oof, rough.
Big no.
Last time out, man.
Hey.
Back to it.
It looked
back to
great.
being
It
Rangers.
looked great. It looked
I
great.
loved it. 7, 3 hits.
Well, we needed that.
No
We
runs.
needed Ranger back.
We did. We needed it bad. Also, Taiwan 3 innings. First career save.
What did I say about bullpen Walker? What did I say? He didn't want to do it, but damn it, that man is great out of the pen.
Like, dude, even Mariano Rivera was a starter, and then they were like, "Wait, you should just be a closer," and then he became the greatest closer of all time.
Literally,
Like,
yeah.
Do we have the next greatest closer?
dude,
of all time?
Taiwan Walker could be. Dude,
Taiwan?
although he could also just be Sir Anthony.
Skeens, the Skeens
Well,
start.
We're just talking about
By the
last- It was my fault.
No, you're good. No, you're good. Go ahead.
Start
Sunday.
Sunday.
Is what it says here on S Pen. Sanchez Skeens
My
at 1:35 p.m.
1:35 on a Sunday.
Yes, sir. It's a mid-Sunday matinee.
That sounds like
That's a Sunday event.
That's a Sunday morning.
What are tickets looking like on that?
$57.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Not
60
bad at all.
bucks to see Skeeter.
And also, you know,
Son?
if you actually go on the Phillies websites, it's sometimes close.
That's what people were saying. People were saying that. So
Phillies website is always.
I mean, take a peek. We'll take a peek. Boys talking balls. Live.
8, 9 games in September.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you were talking about that. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, baby.
That's probably just about
So we raked in Tampa Bay.
Yes.
We stunk it up against Arizona, but we did win the series, so I'll
Mhm.
take it. What? I don't even remember how this extras went. Like low key.
The extras game.
Yeah.
It went. I was watching this. It was.
We tied it up.
We tied up. We were
Didn't
down
we
4
blow it?
runs or something like that.
Yeah.
Then we
end
blow
up,
it.
We end up going up. We get like a 3-run, and then we tie it. Yeah, we blow up.
Is that how Romano got put in booty jail?
I think so.
He might have come out later, and then it got screwed. Yeah, because
One innings pitched, one hit, 1K. We didn't let up a run.
Man,
It
who
was. It was. This was the Ranger. This was the Ranger game.
Oh.
It was 7 led up by Mr. Suarez, and then Alvarado was the final victim.
And then really what it was, is we couldn't hit runners in scoring
Yeah.
position.
It's all good.
By the way, still struggling to do so.
Yeah, we can only hit runs.
By the way, Kyle Schwarber,
Thank you.
there's a blank check. Take whatever the fuck. you
Seriously,
want.
like I hope. Yeah, he's approaching the Phillies record.
Schmitty holds it at
Schmitty.
53.
On pace for 57 home
We'll
runs.
see. I love it. I mean, we know what Schwarber's always about, man.
He's a bad June.
He was cold for the from mid to end April, and now I'm happy he's kind of turning it back on. Like his last home trip, he got a couple, and now he's taking it out on the road as well. I love it. Makes me happy. Makes me smile.
Stott's playing.
Stott's been great. You know who's been playing really good? Stotty, not Alec Boehm. He's actually playing better though.
Yeah, he's still shaking.
Johan.
Johan, you're-
Johan.
with that 980 OPS.
Gets on base a lot.
Oh. Well, listen, and his speed,
His speed only.
his speed, and besides that, he's got, again, he's still a little young, but he's got the speed to go make a play out in center. You know what I mean? Like he can get the jump, even if he gets a late read on it, he can still go over there and make a play.
Yeah, exactly.
He's still athletic.
Sitting 280.
It's not bad.
And how old is Johan?
Johan's a very young man.
He's
He
young, dude.
is at the
Dude,
prime
he's
peak
become, like,
age of
unbelievable.
24 years old. He's 24. He's got time.
Also, him getting benched by Topper, I think that was suiting him benching him for.
Yeah, and then Cal Stevenson immediately had an error in the fucking game, and then they brought him back out there, and then they won because like
Yeah, I know you're turning back.
Cal
But
Stevenson.
you still gotta catch that ball.
Horrible. Shout out Weston Wilson, by the way. Love me some Weston Wilson.
Big bat. West
Max Kepler, dude.
People, yeah, Caps is finally turning it on.
Oh.
I'm happy about that.
Oh,
The 233 average is whatever, but he's been
our
raking lately.
diversity iron. German.
Yes.
Marsh's been playing well off the.
Yeah, man, yeah. Since he came back.
Yeah, like, they're playing good baseball. It's just like the last 3 innings are just so scary.
Every time.
Did anyone pay attention to the Painter start? in Lehigh?
Oh, 3 innings, 60 pitches. I
I
think
totally forgot about that.
60 pitches. He didn't let up anything. I think he had like 2 Ks and like a walk or something.
Lovely. That's
Or
what I
like
love to
4
hear.
Ks and like 1 walk.
That's what I love to hear. I saw Mick Abel was
Ranking.
tossing some leather. That's why I think
He started off really slow.
is he in Lehigh as well now, or is he a double? He's double.
He might even still be high end.
He's
Okay,
racing.
so here's my thing is that I feel like the Phillies are in a very odd spot here going into the future because obviously we love all these prospects, but then like if Marsh isn't, like if because obviously Marsh started off terribly, but like we said he's doing better, but like if we don't feel like Marsh is the answer and we got, you know what I mean?
I've been saying Crawford could get a call up. I mean, like maybe like end of the year
Mhm.
he could get it. Like he's fast.
Yeah.
If his barrel's good, I mean, dude.
It could happen.
What's his name? He's pitching in AAA, by the way. I don't think you guys
we were
touched
talking about
Mick
that.
Abel.
Oh,
My
no,
boy-
no. Payton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about him?
Yeah.
And Otto Kemp.
Otto Kemp is huge.
Yeah.
Were they saying it was Brian Howard? It felt like Brian Howard comp, or they just keeping him suppressed because
Dude just rakes. Makes me happy. Harper's is hitting home runs.
Mhm.
Congrats on the boy, right? You got a boy.
Yeah, I
right?
believe so.
Yeah. Little Harper boy.
He was struggling. He's
Yeah.
not doing great. He's not doing great now, but
Yeah, he did. Has Emmanuel Clase been removed from the closer role for the Guardians?
I do not know.
Because
he's still last playoff.
yeah, well, that was it. Hey, you don't know about him this year? Oh man, all the Mariano comps. All the Mariano comps. You want to know what my boy's ERA is? 7. Oh wait, no. Whoa. The ERA for Emmanuel Clase is 5.1 as a closer in the closing role on 17 innings pitched. They got Cade Smith. He's pretty good. He's got a 2.8 ERA. Colby Allard, 1.5 ERA. They got some guys. Hunter Gaddis, something like that, 0.6 ERA through 15 innings pitched.
Wow.
As a reliever. That's pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, all our pitchers that we lost in the pen are dealing. Yeah.
Jeff
So
Hoffman, why
yeah.
can't we just re-sign Jeff
Yep.
Hoffman? Like,
It's all
why
good.
couldn't we have done that?
It's all good. It
We gotta
is.
get the shittier version.
I get to see Jordan Romano and Lil Dicky. I get to see Lil Dicky throw a meatball and get took 450 dead center.
Bohm's lucky that he's been playing better, or else I'd be
on him.
on him. He's lucky. Again, I would trade Alec Bohm for Rafael Devers in a heartbeat. Shoot me, sue me, do
Well, that's
whatever.
if Rafael wanted to play third base.
Did you see that?
He said
He said he.
I don't understand why anyone's telling me to play anywhere.
But DH, it's because he was told that in
Yeah.
spring training that he was going to just DH.
Yeah.
So if we tell him that we want him to play third, I'm sure he'll be like, okay, I'll have spring training to get
then
ready to play third.
He literally said they were like, yeah, we're gonna need you to play third.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh,
I'll
he's
take him.
ready. Like, look at Schwarber. Schwarber was playing left field.
He's just like,
He's had 2-3 games. He's played left field.
yeah,
He's ready to play whenever. That's what Devers has to be.
yeah, exactly. He's literally Loki. He's really just Manny Ramirez.
Yeah,
He's just Ramirez, but in the modern day,
yeah, he
know,
definitely is.
just a lightning rod for controversy.
I know. The Red Sox are tough this year. I've been.
They are, bro.
I've been paying
Crochet
a
Cy
lot of
Young.
attention to them.
The Crochet Cy Young is more than alive. 24 and 16. I'm feeling a lot better than when we were like 17 and 16 or whatever the fuck.
And it's
I'm happy for the standings.
It's 11 of the last 14, I think, too, which is a good number.
Yeah.
I told the book see what we got.
We are
Somewhere.
we're locked. Yeah, where is the
books? No, it's right there. Right here.
the sheets of paper?
The sheet of paper.
Did you MLB guesses?
Yeah, these were our MLB guesses. If we're looking NL East.
The predictions, the comp.
Braves, no.
Yeah, we had Braves, Phillies, Mets.
19 and 21.
Yeah, you and Denny had Braves, Phillies, Mets. I was very, very negative. I had Braves.
Braves, Mets, Phillies.
Yeah, damn. Well, the Metis are weird as well now. We're only a game and a half back.
Bill's line.
Also never,
Bill's line,
you
91.
never know when that bullpen is just going to blow up.
Exactly.
That bullpen might just blow up.
Always does.
Season, they just shit that.
I'm kind of worried.
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried if like the Nats bats get like
Guys,
extremely hot at some point during the year.
So wait, are we 1.5 back on the Mets right now?
Yes,
1.5 back on the Mets. I can see it.
because Juan Soto is still stinking it up.
How is
The Cubs lead
Atlanta.
the Central. Atlanta is 6.5 games back from the Rays. They're 19-21.
Oh, so they're still kind of feeling.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with them. They lost the series to the Dodgers, but they won their last 2 series. Oh no, they lost to the Pirates actually just now. Yeah, it is what it is. It's early for Atlanta. I don't know if Strider's back again yet because he got hurt again.
Yeah, he did.
And Sale's kind of been getting blown up a bit. And Spencer Schwallenbach.
Schwallenbach. You know about Spencer Schwallenbach.
I know that his ERA went from like 1.7 to 3.8. That's what I know.
Schwally's still giving me enough quality starts. He
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
shut the last time he was out though. It was bad. It was a
Fair
bad
enough.
look.
Dodgers have retaken the West
Yes.
by a game.
Everyone's still just going crazy in the West. Right?
That
Everyone's about
D-back series. Do you see that first game of the D-back series, bro? Did you guys see this? Yeah. Otani fucking smashed the ball, bro.
destroyed it.
Oh yeah,
Just
he had a
sent
3-run
snaps.
homer, walked it off, bro. 6-run inning in the fucking bottom of the ninth to win the game.
Wow. 6. They
It's
were
the
down by
Dodgers, man.
3.
It's the Dodgers, bro.
Dodgers are just good.
They're always good.
They're gonna win it again this year. It's gonna be so fucking.
Nah, if we get them in the NLCS.
I love the fightings in the playoffs.
I love the fightings in the
give me
playoffs,
the playoffs.
This team is just too stacked.
Word.
This team is just too stacked. Like, why couldn't Dombrowski just spend a little bit more money
And get somebody else.
and get somebody like the Dodgers do? The Dodgers can make up their money with how many World Series in the next couple of years? Like,
It
how much
won't
money they
matter.
spend.
It
They're gonna
won't
make it all
matter.
Back. They're gonna make more money. They're gonna make so much money.
It's almost like we like try to go all the way in, but we don't go all the way deep. Like they're
Yeah.
they're going all the way. They're just going. You know what? We're gonna put it on the line. Like same with the Mets, kind of. Like it's like we're gonna pay everybody, and hopefully this works.
You know what? The only team in the city that does it.
Fucking Birds, baby.
Birds.
Fucking Birds.
Birds.
That's the
Birds. Go.
Birds.
standard, baby. By the way, boys, the boys, bro.
I know.
We caught the boys week 1.
Oh yeah, right. We'll talk about that. We'll quickly finish up baseball here. Mariners lead the West right
Really?
now. Yeah.
Finally back in it.
Astros and A's are 2 games behind. The A's.
And watch out for the
The
Athletics.
A's.
Playing all right.
What you know about Tyler Soderstrom, Brent Rooker? I mean,
Brent Rooker's a dog.
Luis Severino, and Mason Miller absolutely just being.
They get on
dealer
base
out
a
of
lot,
the
dude.
Yeah, they
Get on
do.
base.
They get on base and they drive guys in. Maybe it's because of the color or the play-by-play.
Maybe.
You know, it's the curse of the play-by-play that it's so bad, but they're actually playing
so
good.
good.
You know.
Have you ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? That Melons? Did she do it?
Oh no. This is
Oh, it's like some right. It's like almost like a Pete's guy type where you don't really know her.
worse.
Yeah.
Worse. Like most unknown ever. Not even sure what she's done in the past. Never heard her voice anywhere else in my entire life.
I just need. I just need to play it really quick.
You ever see the guy on Instagram that like does like
Oh my
the skits at the
God, yeah.
commentaries and he does like her and then he's always like the color commentary next to her and he's just like
Yeah.
and it cuts back to her and she's like
Jenny Cap.
there you go, Miss Kavnar.
It's not good, dude.
I'm sure she gets so much hate. It probably sucks. It probably sucks getting that much hate, but like damn. It is what it is.
You also work for the A's. It's fine. You're not even in your. You're not even in the
Right.
city you're
Right.
staying
Once
at.
they get to Vegas, you're probably
Yeah, she's done. They'll be like. They'll bring in like The Rock or something.
they'll bring in me,
Yeah,
bro.
they'll bring in
We don't own the rights to any of this, by the way.
Yeah, we don't own the rights to
Man,
any
when
of
he
this.
gets a hold of one, he sends it a long ways. Teammates love it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right, bro? Isn't it spectacular? It's fantastic play-by-play commentary. Truly is. The Tigers lead the Cinch.
Tigers are good, dude.
Off Scooby Doo and a bunch of who's. It's above you, brother. It's a bunch of Scooby Doos and Hootie Who's. Kerry Carpenter.
No, guys, we had the
I thought I had the Guardians or the Royals probably winning this.
we had the Tigers. Both the two standings we made. The Tigers are third.
Yeah. Because we had Guardians, Royals probably then them.
It was Guardians. So yeah, it was flipped between Royals and Guardians.
They're only 2.5 games back from Detroit, so still plenty of baseball, of course. And
we had the White Sox and the Twins not doing well.
that checks out.
Yeah.
The Sox are 14 games back. That checks out. The O's are in hell, by the way, in the East.
Oh
The
God.
O's are in hell. Do we have them kind of low because they didn't have pitching? Like I said.
Alejandro, you had them to win the AL East.
Oh my God. Fuck. Oh my God.
I had them in second. Denny had them.
Okay.
We all were wrong on the O's.
I didn't realize that Zach Eflin was their best starter, and then
You mean former Phillies closer?
you mean
Zach
Phillies legend Zach Eflin?
Should never gotten rid of him.
Yeah, he
Former-
fucked off to Tampa Bay, and then he found his way up to Baltimore again.
He's just trying. He just
Up
wants to see
and
the
down
East
the
Coast a
coast.
little bit, man. He'll come back home.
Then up and down the coast, and then the Yanks lead the East, then the
Shocker.
Sox, then the Jays, and the Rays. And
They're kind of getting
yeah.
better into more into the swing of things. Yeah.
yeah, kind of, I guess. They're 6-4, 4-game win streak right now.
Okay.
It's probably good enough for a sweep. They
Yeah.
did sweep the Mariners.
Wow.
Where are the Angels? Where are the Angels
In the
at?
basement.
They are in the basement because Mikey Trout got hurt again. Yeah.
Shocker.
When was the last time you actually played a full season? Never?
Probably his MVP year.
Oh my God, sad.
It is sad because if he wasn't so injury prone, he was one of the best players of all time.
And if they weren't such a bad team, he could actually be on an okay team and win a
Yeah,
championship.
exactly. But nobody wants him because he's injured all the time.
No.
It's tough shit. Is really what it is.
Just bring him home.
Yeah. Bring him home.
Yeah, if we don't pay him like crazy amount of money he's getting right now.
Is there anything else going around?
Dylan, you get the veteran minimum. which is
Controversy.
nothing.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Guess what? Veteran minimum and Eagles season tickets. And Eagles-
That's such a dog. He's like, as long as I have a reserved spot in the Jetro lot, I'm cool.
Oh my god. Not Jetro lot, bro.
He's like, I get that end zone 8 weekend, 8 weeks in the fall. I'm fucking take it.
All right, McNichol. It's your time to shine.
Boys,
Boys talking lax?
can you pull up the lax bracket?
I sure can. You only want
Well,
D1?
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about D3 too if you want. But,
D3 Demons? We gotta talk
yeah,
about
we'll
Salisbury getting
talk about-
fucked.
yeah, bro. We were talking last night to the Beatles. I know some guys who played Dickinson. That's like beating Bama for D3 lacrosse.
Dude, it's crazy.
That's
Oh, yeah, I know.
beating Bama.
Oh, I know all about Salisbury. All roads lead to Boston.
First we should probably talk
Ooh.
about. I mean, I don't think you guys talked about Army or anything like that. I
No,
know
we haven't
Two-Wheel
talked
was
about
worried
nothing.
Two-Wheel was worried about upset about Army not making the
Yeah,
tournament.
he was.
You got to win lacrosse. You got to win. If you're a one bid league, you got to win your league. It's just the deal. Even if you win two, like
Is
St.
it
Joe's,
an American?
yeah, it's the American.
Patriot League?
Yes.
Who won the Patriot?
The Patriot League was won by who was the
Air Force?
Colgate?
Oh, Colgate.
Colgate beat Army.
Wow. And then guess who beat Colgate?
The Nets, baby. Hell yeah, dude. Tough game though.
Yeah.
It was.
I don't know if you're ready for that Kavanaugh ride.
Dude, the worst part is that they're walking in and they're not even seated.
Yeah.
they're an unranked team and we're somehow the 5.
Yep.
And we got to play them in Indianapolis, and they
Uh-huh.
just came off a huge win.
They stomped Ohio State.
Yeah.
Kavanaugh was a demon, bro.
Well, Also, Ohio State had a lot of buzz. People were like, "This could be Ohio State's year."
Yeah, bro.
Had the team, and then they just stomped them. So that's why I'm afraid. And Ohio
Michigan
State
would
was,
never, by the way.
Ohio State was what, the 3 or
The 4.
4? Yeah, and then like now we got Penn State the 5. Or they might
Yeah.
slap us
How about the Hoyas? How about the Hoyas?
True
How about the Hoyas?
Absolute demon. I'm forgetting the man's name.
Dude, they're getting the Hoyas got some nice ass recruiting classes coming
Yeah.
in, bro. They got a couple of
They've been
dogs, bro.
recruiting heavy.
So I guess Jameson didn't have a great.
No, the boys did not play great. Oh, they were also on a downward spiral. Like another guy I know, Tomas Delgado, he was pretty good. He had some goals towards in that ACC.
Ben
tournament.
Johnston took 10 shots, had 2 goals. He was letting it fly. Don't do it for you.
Wait,
Uh-oh, here we go.
Tomas, what did he do? We were looking.
We're looking at boy right here, number 19. 10 shots, 3 on goal. It's a lot of whiffing.
Not great.
It's a lot of
Yeah, I
whiffing.
mean they lost a lot though. Yeah,
Poor Blue Devils.
but it's
Shy
fine.
Dad.
Because I mean, dude, we got. Okay, wait, what do we got? Sunday we got Cornell, Richmond. Cornell should kill Richmond.
Yeah.
Maryland should kill Georgetown. Really, these are the 2 interesting games.
I think Princeton gets it done.
See, DeVitas feels completely opposite. He thinks that
Go Orange.
because just because I think Syracuse can run with Princeton and Princeton can't really run with Syracuse. Like they're a little faster.
Though they did just beat one Ivy League team.
Yeah.
Trying to go double down.
But also
Harvard though turned it up, didn't they?
no, Harvard had him
Yeah.
on the ropes.
Yeah.
And then they choked at the end. It was went to OT. Yeah, dude. I feel like it's probably Syracuse, which sucks because I hate them. They're the worst. Because then we have to listen to all Syracuse box the Final Four. And it's gonna be like, you're gonna want to put something in your mouth. I don't know.
Whoa. Whoa.
Unalive yourself. We're
Way to
speaking
save it.
TikTok
Good save.
now.
Yeah, good save. Good save. Good save.
Great.
Great save.
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of obsessed. I'm never on TikTok, but like the TikTok like AI slang is bad.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Because when people, I hear people use it, and I'm like, ugh.
Look, bro's disgusted. He's disgusted with the AI talk.
But no, yeah, the Knicks might get slapped.
I do think.
Gonna get smacked
They're
on.
gonna
Hey, if y'all beat the Irish, good on you.
So wait, would Notre Dame square up with Cornell,
yeah,
and then Maryland squares up with Syracuse?
you're just not giving the Hoyas a chance, are you?
Nope.
Why not?
Maryland's gonna win. Terps.
The crab fall.
Terps in May. Or yeah.
Terps in May.
Terps in May, dude. It's in Annapolis. Yeah, it's in Annapolis. Maryland fans are gonna be all over there. It's gonna be something.
This is definitely the better half of the bracket right here. It should be interesting. I'm actually gonna be able to watch this now because I'm finally not. Actually, no, I'm not. I am working Saturday again.
What do you call them?
Westchester again.
No, who they find?
Slippery Rock.
Oh.
Yeah, a rematch of a week ago. So that'll be fun.
I'm assuming. I mean, looking at it right now, it's probably Cornell Notre Dame to go to the national title versus Maryland.
Bro's just penciling
Maryland,
in
Syracuse.
the Terps.
And yeah, so I mean, so we're looking at like Maryland versus Cornell or Notre Dame.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Classic. Hopefully Notre Dame or hopefully
It would
Cornell can make a
probably-
run, so we don't have to look at the same thing over and over again.
I was
But
gonna
yeah,
say, you're probably gonna get Maryland Notre Dame back to back.
the
Oh,
one
the
thing
D3
about
bracket is huge. What the
yeah,
fuck?
there's like 50 teams in it.
Holy shit.
D3 bracket's fun.
Oh, Rip York.
Yeah, you're
Damn.
They got stopped last
Not
night.
Portland, man. Fuckers.
And they had an easy road. I'm not gonna lie. For the D3 playoffs, because it's so big, the bracket's so big, it can be really hard in some of the.
Is this also in Boston?
Yeah, but only the championship is.
Okay.
You play York lost. That was a Sweet 16 game. So then the Elite Eight and Final Four happened this weekend for D3 and D2.
Gotcha. Chris Newport Bowdoin? Is that how you say that?
Christopher Newport Bowden.
Bowdoin.
Trust me, I used to say Bowdoin too. It looks like
RIT in Cortland.
RIT wins. Bowden could beat Christopher Newport, but
Tufts Gettysburg, bro. Chill.
Yeah, Gettysburg somehow beat Washington Lee, which is crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tufts is a wagon. We know what Tufts
And
is.
then Dickinson's getting RPI.
Yeah. No. Dickinson. Is that what? Oh, yeah, it is RPI, my belt. Yeah. Does Dickinson off the Salisbury win just fucking roll?
Dude, they could. Dickinson's been putting together a good Philly kid lineup for a while. So I think totally, like definitely.
Interesting.
So I mean, yeah. So we're looking.
Damn, Scranton got stomped
Yeah.
by Washington and Lee.
Yep.
Brutal.
Well, shocker. They beat Immaculata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a real rough game against Immaculata.
D2 bracket got Delphi, St. Salem,
Salem, I think.
Salem. Yeah, my fault, boys. And then you got UT and Maryville. Maryville is the one who beat Limestone.
Oh, Maryville.
Yeah.
Maryville, that's an online school.
No shot.
Or maybe not. Like maybe they have a real campus, but that's like you ever see the Maryville ads?
No.
No, I see all the University of Phoenix
Yeah,
ads.
it's like University of Phoenix.
Similar.
Mhm.
Interesting. I think it's UT again, just winning it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tampa versus who's on? Cena Salem and who?
Oh,
Delphi.
didn't even win the first.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a Delphi versus.
UT.
Yeah.
And UT is gonna win it.
Well, no, you never know. Delphi just has a bunch of Long Island kids that.
Who does UT
grades
get? Where do they recruit from, really?
everywhere?
Yeah.
Because you can get any kid from the Northeast. You just send him an email and he wants to go there. They win
Fair
championships all the time.
Yeah. The girls roster. We'll see. That should be good, actually. Westchester and them if it's in the finals.
Mhm.
That'll be really good,
Oh,
actually.
so what does that bracket even look like?
For the ladies,
Ladies D2.
give me a second. How do I gotta look it up. Women's lacrosse bracket, bang. So I saw in D1 this one girl in UNC, 10 goals as a freshman or something like that. She broke the record.
Wow.
Dude, some of the girls that come out and play, it's crazy. Like there was a girl that was playing for Agnes Irwin a few years ago, or like 2 years ago. She was in 8th grade and she was the best player on the team, and they're like the number 2 team in the country.
Yeah, shocker.
It's like what?
It's like EA this year, bro. EA's been crazy good this year. They've been whooping up on everybody.
Yeah, girls lacrosse is crazy. Some of these girls are unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. So we got UNC in the D1, UNC Princeton, BC Yale, Penn Northwestern, Penn off that Crab 5 upset. That was crazy in overtime.
I didn't see
The play-by-play commentator could not have been more excited
Really?
if he tried. And then Duke, Florida, after Michigan lost to fucking
So
Northwestern.
give me Northwestern.
Give me Florida.
Yeah,
Give
probably.
me.
You
Who's
give me North
Princeton playing?
Carolina and you give me BC.
UNC.
Give me UNC.
UNC,
Give me
give me
UNC,
BC.
baby.
Yeah, BC too. Yeah.
Nah, Duke women's lax got Florida in a box watch. By the way, brutal loss for that Stanford women's lax squad. I don't know if you saw that.
Didn't say it.
You didn't see it?
No. What
This was brutal. Hang on. Stanford women's lacrosse.
happened? Have you ever seen what the Big 12 of women's lacrosse looks like?
Isn't it?
I saw it on. Oh, and it went in
By an
They
inch, they
counted it.
say.
Wow.
They say by an inch.
Ooh, that's a tough one, man.
That's how you
Dude.
go.
That's how you go out.
That's that one stinks.
Wow.
Because that's just you're just trying to make a save and then you make it and
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Uh-huh. That one sucks a lot, bro. That's rough.
And instant transfer coming from the goaltender.
can you look up Big 12 women's lacrosse?
Is that actually a thing?
Yes, they have a Big 12 conference of women's lacrosse.
Is it
and-
club?
No, this is D1 now.
No shot. This year?
Because I think Utah started it with because Arizona State has a team.
I believe Florida is.
Florida's in
Florida
it?
said it, yeah. That's why it's funny. It's go to this women's standings.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's very lacrosse conference is gonna be very thrown together, and it's funny that they're doing a major conference that's thrown together.
Colorado AC or ASU, UC Davis, Cincinnati, and San Diego State.
Cincinnati, San Diego State.
Cincinnati and San Diego.
Get me
UC Davis,
SEC
dude.
lacrosse.
UC Davis gets to play Florida.
Get
Yeah.
me
Look at
SEC
the
lacrosse,
jersey.
damn it.
Yeah, UC Davis is like is that D2 for everything else for football?
Probably. I've never heard of UC Davis being a Division One school.
UC Davis is like FCS.
For football? That's interesting. That you got to go and you're flying to Florida to play a conference game.
Yeah.
D2 bracket is what I've been following a lot of.
Mhm.
Cheddar, Slippery Rock. It's gonna be a wash. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a wash, yeah. Maryville, UIndy, don't care. UT and Florida Southern. This is a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a banger. That's a banger
Those
in
are the two
the
schools. Like Florida Southern's the other one that's like trying to basically do the Tampa.
the
They'll-
Sunshine State Conference, bro. What you know about it?
Recruited me, dude. Florida Southern recruited me.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Really?
Florida Southern, Florida Tech.
Go
Those are
Mox.
bad.
Go Mox, baby.
Go Mox. But it looks
Pretty
like
cool campus, I can't lie.
it looks cool, but it looks like it's Epcot.
A little bit.
It looks
It's
very sterile.
Yeah,
Like it's like
Lakeland,
'cause
baby.
It's in Lakeland, Florida. So it's like it just looks.
It's on a lake.
Yeah,
Yeah, was it a D1 jet ski or water skiing team?
maybe I don't know.
Something like that. That's what they were telling me. Like there was like a ramp on the like in the lake and shit. And I was like, oh shit, it's fun. And then you got Delphi and Pace. We'll see if Pace wins. Pace winning would be interesting, but again, I think Westchester's penciled in at least for the semis.
Yeah, and they've been getting far for a while, but I
Yep.
don't think they've won it.
This shit's in Salem, Virginia, by the way.
Salem, shout out, bro.
Yeah.
Is it at Roanoke or is it in the Salem High School Stadium?
No, it's at
Is that Roanoke?
yeah.
That's sick. Shout out.
Shout out.
Salem, Virginia. Shout out Chris Pollock. Yeah.
And then I don't know what D3 women's lacrosse is like at all. Tufts, shocker.
Tufts is gross.
York. Oh, look at York. Look at York.
Still fighting.
Yeah, against William Smith, Salisbury.
Salisbury's good.
They beat Haverford in overtime.
Is, Hobart. Like, that's the same school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Hobart. It used to be two.
Fugazi.
I think Middlebury's pretty good and Chicago's pretty good.
Interesting. U Chicago. How about that? What else do we have to talk about, fellas? Talk about the Derby really quick.
Oh,
Talk about the horsies.
Yep.
I didn't make any money.
I did.
You guys both got
Yeah.
was it Sovereignty who won?
Sovereignty. Yep. Sovereignty beat journalism.
Yep, journalism was close.
By the way, people need to chill on Twitter, bro. Like, it's not funny. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's like just like beta, bro, sigma, bro, and they're just like, oh my god, sovereignty beats journalism once again.
Oh.
It's like, bro, there's not every journalist is not every journal. Like, who are you getting the information from?
Classic Twitter. You can never chalk it up to anything. The track was nice and muddy.
Very muddy.
Oh my god, bro.
Very muddy.
Citizen Bull just went too hard at the start.
We wanted Toby's boy.
He just
Yeah.
he didn't show.
How did Worth's horse do? Flying Mohawk or what the fuck it was called?
Flying Mohawk finished in a.
By the way, why does this no
He was either like dead last
Huh?
or he was
Dead
like,
last.
Spafford's horse.
Citizen Bull?
Oh, that was okay. Yeah, was that why you took him? You were
Yeah.
like, they're definitely still on. The
And I love
table.
this name. I was like, Citizen Bull, let's go. And then he just went. He was leading all the way until like the third bend, and then he just fucking ran out of gas. The horse ain't having nothing to last.
It happened.
No one goes for the Triple Crown anymore. By the way, it's kind of upsetting.
Oh, you see that running? I'm pissed.
Yeah, he's not running in the Belmont,
The
right?
Preakness,
Or Preakness.
the Preakness, yeah, so lame. No one goes for the Triple Crown anymore. What are we doing?
Well, dude, Preakness, they do it right down there.
Where is Preakness?
Baltimore.
Ooh,
It's like imagine Philly had a horse track meet and it meets like or a
holy
horse-
shit! Is it like smack dab in the middle of Baltimore?
It's no. I think it's like on the outskirts, but it's like imagine NASCAR meets like crazy Philly people because that's kind of what Baltimore is.
It's true.
That's literally what they
Interesting.
They do this thing called the running. They run on porta potties, and people throw beers at you, and while you're running on the top of the porta potties.
What the fuck?
Yeah, previously I do it right.
What the fuck? This sounds like the Waste Management Open of horse
yeah.
racing.
It's the non like Kentucky Derby.
Oh my
gotta
god,
go.
bro!
hats and everything.
We gotta go.
Dude,
Preakness, yeah. What?
Give me the
again?
give me the Parks Casino, bro. Give me out there. Give me up in Ben Salem. Go see some horses there.
Dude,
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
You been?
We're 18. We can go, right? I wonder.
No.
No,
Is
it's
it
because
21
it's
plus?
intertwined with the.
So lame.
Sorry,
It's
fellas.
intertwined with
dumb.
the
It's
Sorry,
You're
fellas.
legally allowed to bet on it at 18, but you can't.
Yeah, I don't.
You could find an FDB.
No, yeah, you can go to. But even when we went to the OTB, they were like, "You can't come in. We serve
Okay.
alcohol in here." It's like, huh?
One of the guys that works with us does camera work for the horse races on TV.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, he's
Dude,
cool.
they constantly like in like an actual OTB and like apparently in Australia too, because there's degenerate gamblers. You walk into any dive bar and there will constantly be a horse race on.
Yeah, checks out. The horse racing's big. That's where all the gambling started.
It's big all over the world.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right.
Pennies.
Anything else to talk about before we wrap up? Anything else? Anything else sports wise? We talked about baseball. We talked about hockey. We talked about basketball. We talked about the lottery. We talked about lacrosse.
We took boys.
NFL.
Yeah.
There is some.
Oh, well, boys have a bunch of news. We're playing the boys week 1, and they got fucking what's his name now?
George Pickens. Yes. So that we all right. A spring. Say it with me now. 3, 2, 1. Who would have thought we were going to say that in the spring? Not me. Not me. So George Pickens is now a Dallas Cowboy.
Yeah. Just
Low.
crash out.
Ready for
week 1 crash out. It's gonna be so many fun.
Ooh.
Strapped in, bro.
Oh shit! Oh,
You've been doing it all night.
I'm ready for a 5,000-yard season from Dak.
And an 8-9 record in the playoffs.
Hey, he'll sling the pill though.
Guys,
Can I get injured again?
And Joe Burrow.
can I read to you the response from a Cowboys fan to the news this morning?
Enlighten me.
So I send my big in my fraternity. I sent him. He's a Cowboys fan. He's from Dallas, and I sent him a screenshot of the week 1 like Birds Cowboys at 9 a.m. We're gonna take your soul. By the way, he's like 3 hours behind. Definitely hasn't woken up yet. At noon, he texted me. I'm quaking in my boots, man. At least Dak doesn't have his earrings pierced. Well, guess what? The guy with his earrings pierced just won Super Bowl MVP. So,
Got him there.
oh my God.
Got him there.
Dak does have his ears.
Did we recap the draft?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
We
Okay.
did. Yeah, we had
Thank
the
you.
draft.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Deontay Johnson's now on the Browns.
Really?
I know. Yeah. Groundbreaking.
How many teams did you be on this year?
We'll see.
I don't know.
And how many? How many snaps will
I
he
think in the last
actually
8
take?
months he's been on 3. Oh.
3 teams again?
Right. What's it called? Is that Goddard extension coming up? They said
It's
they were
officially
both sides?
done. He's 1 year, 10 million.
1 year, 10 million?
He's
There we go.
Dallas is back.
Dallas is
probably
back.
his last year, but yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We know what we're getting.
That is what it
Um,
is.
Derek Carr.
Yeah, that shoulder was cooked. We knew. Well, they said he wasn't going to play in the season, and then
He's just
that sucks. That sucks. Degenerative rotator cuff injury. That's rough.
Also, it's rough for the fan because it's like he was supposed to be the redeemer,
yeah.
and he really
Yeah.
was for a while, and then it's just like it's kind of like a Mike Trout type of thing. I mean, obviously he's not Mike Trout, but
Saints are cooked. I don't care about the Saints.
Well, and the
so
worst part,
therefore-
like I thought about it. It was like, what if he never broke his leg in Oakland? If we never move, that's honestly what I thought of. I was like, honestly, do they go make a deep playoff run? Do they almost go to the Super Bowl? If they win the Super Bowl, do they even ever leave Oakland?
the Panthers placed. That's a good question. What you sorry? What?
Talking about if Carr never broke his leg.
Oh,
like,
yeah, bro. Everything was leaving Oakland
Yeah.
eventually. That's kind of just
But like,
the writing was on the
if they-
wall.
no, but if
they
they
won a Super
made-
Bowl.
dude, if they made the move, they won a Super Bowl.
Golden State won 3 fucking rings, and you think that saved them? No.
Dude, but they would have just been no. If they would have won a Super Bowl, like just then, they would have been back, and they would have been like, you know what? We're gonna build a new stadium. We're still gonna be called the Oakland Raiders, but we're gonna build a stadium in Palo
Man, it
Alto.
was back, bro. They had Marshawn out there driving the golf cart and shit. You know.
They had Marshawn,
With his mom.
hitting
Yeah.
refs and shit.
The Panthers placed Jonathan Brooks on the physically unable to perform list, which means he will be out for this entire year
Wow.
after playing a couple of snaps last year.
Wow,
Yeah,
he
he
was 2
completely
games?
tore
Yeah.
everything in his knee.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that sucks. Because
Dude.
I'm not gonna lie.
Everyone
I was
was.
Jonathan Brooks.
Everyone was. He was a stud.
Before he got injured, dude, he was the
He was a stud, bro. He was a beast. What else has happened? Who are the Saints gonna get at quarterback?
What do you mean?
now?
They got Tyler Shaw.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The
Tyler
the
Shaw's
savior.
not
Ed Joe and Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
Man, shit, my fault.
Let's ride.
That's right. Dude.
The
Crazy.
oh wait, Hendrickson says Bengals no longer talking deal. They have cut off contract talks. So this was wow. Okay, so like I read this earlier in the episode. I didn't know it was like this. Oh my god, it's
Chris Berman signed an extension with ESPN.
yeah.
So, who picks up Trey Henderson?
Who picks up Trey Hendrickson?
I know a place.
The Patriots.
Where villains are
That's
welcome.
very real.
I know a place where villains are welcome.
Well, listen, you already wanted a Bengal. You're 0 for 1 on getting Bengals.
Yeah,
this
well,
year.
hopefully we don't strike out on this one. This would be nice. That'd be oh my god, premier edge rusher.
Yeah.
Oh, magnifique would speed up the rebuild so much.
Well, dude, and that's a huge. I mean, with the LSU kid plus
Huge. Yeah,
LSU left tackle plus this kid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Willie C, bro, ready to die.
Telling me
Ready to
Mikey
die.
Braves wouldn't do that in a heartbeat.
Oh, he would. Ravens loves the defense, bro.
Wait,
Who
who
get
took
us going?
Ashton Genty by the way? I'm forgetting.
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
Raiders did. I forgot. Oh, that's awesome.
Signed him.
Yeah.
I think he got like a 30 million
Yeah.
rookie deal, something like that. It's not bad. It's like $6 million a year, something like that. A little bit more, a little bit less.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible.
Swiss cheese. Derrick Henry's gonna kill him. Who else is in that? Who's the Steelers running back now? They got rid of Najee Flage.
Yeah, Najee's now a Charger.
Is it just Jalen Warren? Oh shit! Hello,
So he
sorry.
drafted another guy too.
I think I could filter. No, I cannot filter by team. They don't want me. Oh yeah, I can. Here we go.
It could have been.
The Steelers drafted D tackle. Oh, Caleb Johnson,
Caleb Johnson.
the kid from Iowa. So
Yeah.
it's just another bruiser. He'll probably be really good in his first year, and then pull Najee and just
It's
get
just
slow and
inferior.
fat.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's gonna be. Like,
Oh wow, we
Yeah,
ran for
I like
1,000
to
yards.
go
He
to
won't ever
Pittsburgh.
do it again though.
yeah.
Because they always sign him. Oh man, he was really good his rookie year. Extend him.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's still on his rookie deal and he sucks. Cut him. Fuck him. All right, that's it. Right?
Yeah.
Good.
yeah,
Good.
we're
Good enough.
You're fine.
That'll wrap it up for Boys Talking Balls, episode 91. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back here again
Some point. We'll
Some
figure
point.
it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Have a great rest of your week. And if we see you again, we see you again. Okay, bye.
Peace. Go Birds.